Okay. I think that I'm start recording.
Yep.
Well, what do you think about the video? How to fix a broken heart?
Was nice, but
That's
go ahead.
a very nice video, I think. I like it.
Okay,
I
yes,
have
what
never.
Continue.
No.
Okay, Andres.
okay. Was nice, but I don't it wasn't amazing because the video is called How to Fix a Broken Heart, right? But he doesn't give the tips to fix a broken heart. He just said, okay, if you know but that somebody has a broken heart, you need to be patient, you need to be comprehensive.
Yes, I
But
think.
he doesn't give like a list. Okay, for example,
Steps.
first steps, right? First, you need to talk with your friends or your family, and then you need to go to a different place, or you need to, I don't know, eliminate that person in your social media. I mean, for me, those are steps or tips to fix that problem. But I mean, was a good video, but not was a very good video for me.
Because I think the name is not that he want to explain in the video.
Mhm.
It's very
Exactly.
different because he start to talk about his friends' experiences that he doesn't give him or give us something to fix that. I think, well, what do you think about the first experience? That the girl, I don't remember the name.
Anna,
Yeah.
And
I remember that the last one was from
Miguel.
Sharon and Miguel.
Ah,
They were a couple and they broke up. And he said that Miguel lost all her social life
correct.
because she was the person that go to the church and meeting with friends. And he not only lost a girlfriend, he lost all his social life. The first one I think was about Anna or something like that, but I didn't get what's happened with her because he said that she has lump or something like that,
Mhm.
like a disease in her
Yes,
breast,
it's like cancer. I don't
cancer.
know. Yes,
Ah, okay, okay.
and well, I think that she was crazy because she planned her life since he was in high school. I don't know,
Mhm.
and she want to get married at 27. I don't know, 27 years. And in that moment, she started with the cancer in her breast, and all her life was full because all that she want was broken with uh, for her disease.
Mhm.
And when she start a relationship, she want to make all his dreams real. And
I think that she was obsessed.
yes,
Obsessed
crazy.
Obsessive.
with get married.
Yes, because she was playing all her life.
Mhm.
And I think that it's bad and it's like a disease, mental disease.
Mhm.
Something that I really like about the video that was that he talked and he compared the love of the a broken heart with the drugs
Yes,
because
With addiction.
because that problem has a lot of consequence in our bodies and physical. He said that the people can get depressed or has a different kind of problem in their bodies when they pass in a situation like that.
correct. And I I don't know. I felt identified with
Identify.
identified with Miguel's story, because I think that sometimes we think we put all our life in the hands of the other person, and when the other person left us, we don't know what we need to do, because maybe you are that the other person wants to you are to you really, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. And
Yes.
you need to put in order your talks and start to meet you, because you need to know what who we are, and it is the most important, I think.
Yeah. It's funny because for me it's totally different, because I am in the other side of the situation. I don't like at all the relationships, and when I start with a person, for me I feel like anxiety, and I feel like in a jail. So I need my own space. I need some distance, and when the relation ends, I feel free. I
Free.
feel happy. Yeah, but that is my own problem. I don't know. It's something wrong with me. But
No, I think that we need to feel free in a relationship, like the relationship between Chino and Mariela. They
I
are
like my
free.
relationship.
yeah,
And well, I think that to me it's something similar, because in my last relationship I was in a jail. I I just did all that him said me to do, and it was difficult because when I broke up with him, I was living my life, and I don't know, it's funny.
Mariana,
Okay.
may I
Okay.
ask you something?
Ah,
May I ask you something?
yep.
How long been you? Yes. How long have you been with your boyfriend, with Chino?
7 years.
Wow.
It's a lot of
Yep.
time.
It's a lot. but I
And
am, but I am free. Free girl.
I think that sometimes you have some problems like the rest of the couples.
Obviously, but sometimes, oh well, I think that the most important in our relationship is talking with another with the
Mhm.
other
The
person.
communication.
The
Yes.
communication is I think that it's the the most important because we need to understand the other person and we need to I don't know we need to be um so we need to be focused and
Uh-huh.
we don't ay,
Explain your idea. Don't say, maybe you don't remember the exactly words, but you can
uh-huh.
explain what is the idea that you want to say.
We need to be free
Uh-huh.
and we don't need to think that our relationship is a jail and I sometimes I feel that the, the people is worse worse
Worse,
equivocado
peor, equivocada, wrong.
wrong sorry with that idea because sometimes or always I feel free in my relationship.
Yeah, it's a good point. Okay,
Okay.
Yeah.
Pamela, you're going to say
No,
something?
no about the video. We
No,
can start with a summary, I think.
excellent, yeah.
Well, who want to start?
You first.
Well, in the first unit, we have infinitive and gerunds for uses and purposes. And when in this case, I think that is very easy because with infinitives, you have to use the word to, and the verb is in simple form. And with gerunds, we have to use the word for, and the verb is with ing ending.
Yes.
I think that is very, very easy, and it is the same. The both sentences means the same.
Yes, but with different words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any question about this topic?
No.
Okay. The other topic in this unit is imperative and infinitive for giving suggestions. In this case, like the topic said, is for give suggestions. We can use the words be sure to, make sure to, remember to, don't forget to, and try not to. In this case, well, for example, try not to use public Wi-Fi networks. I think that it's important to remember and memorize these
The
words.
phrases, yeah.
Yes, to understand and can to apply this in the future.
Yeah, actually, because it's normal that for me, for example, say the sentence but with another words. So I need to learn specifically that words to apply it because actually they sounds more polite. I don't know.
Yes, and we need to use it maybe in a work or in the future in some situation. Okay. The next unit.
The teacher sent us the topic for the test. For the test.
Ah, yes.
One to 7, 8 to 13. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Unit number 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. The first topic is unreal conditional sentence with if. Actually, we saw that topic in class.
Yes.
In my case, I wrote the formula because for me it's easier learn a formula. So to apply correctly in a sentence, you have to use if, subject, the verb in past, and the rest. Then you need to write a comma. And the second part of the sentence is subject, modal verb, would, could, or might, and the verb, and the rest of the sentence. So, for example, in the book says, if I found $40,000, the possible consequences are, I will keep it, I would return it, I could buy a new car, and something like that.
Yes.
It's an easier topic. You need to use your imagination and the right structure to each sentence.
I think that the difficult here is imagine the situation.
Yeah.
Because we need to improvise and maybe we don't have imagination for that.
Okay. The next topic in that unit is past modal.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, those are all of the, we already know should, would, the negative form for each one. So you need to know when is correctly use would, when is correctly to use might or could, because one of them, for example, is te gustaría, another is podría
Debería, ¿no?
o debería, and y tal vez. So you need to read very well the sentence to know what is the better option to write in there.
Okay, something important in this topic is that the verb always is in past participle
Mhm.
in both in the question and in the sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Mariela, it's your turn.
Okay, unit number three. Three.
Three.
Three. It's about reporter speech and request. So we need to use two, no, three, three words. It's say, told, and ask.
Correctly?
Huh?
Mhm.
Yes.
And I don't remember this topic.
Well, in this case, it's like a gossip. I don't know. Because if someone say you something, you said to another person that this
Uh,
person say you.
it's like a chisme.
Yes,
Yes,
a
it's like
gossip,
a
a gossip.
chisme.
Gossip in
Gossip.
English, yes.
Okay,
Huh?
thank you. Yeah, for example, if Pamela told me, Andres, go with the teacher to the supermarket, I am going to Mariela and I'm going to say, oh, she said that I have to go with the taka 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 taka.
Mhm.
Yes.
And when we have a question, we use ask.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Like here, can you pick up some food on the way home? She asked me to pick up some food. It's
Yeah, you have to,
easy.
yeah.
In the sentence, you need to put the verb in past.
Um,
Oh, in that topic, the teacher said that we have to know that when in the sentence we read a specific word in the answer or in the other sentence, we need to use a specific and different word. For example, if in the sentence says am, we need to write was, have, had,
have.
and all that is, yes. Like the models, can, could, will, would, might,
It's
Yes.
all
because
of
we
them.
need to use the past.
Aha.
Also reporter speech. It's the same, no? Yeah.
Yes, but it is in statements.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
In these cases, when you said that, the teacher said,
Mm-hmm.
I think that it is the same, but it's more informal.
Yeah. This topic is easy, but you need to be very careful
Yes.
because are a lot of things that you need to know how to apply correctly.
But for me, it's difficult to apply it, but
Yeah.
I think that we have to study it a lot to understand.
And you can do a note to practice.
Yes. Features. I don't know that the
I,
words.
I say note always,
The
but
teacher said you the word in the last exam. I don't know.
really? No.
Yes, I don't remember what is the word, but well. And unit number 4, the first topic is time contrasts. In this case is when you want to say something in past, present, and future. Like, for example, the first sentence is a few years ago, they were, use the verb in past, just uses houses here. And the present is these days, they're building lots of apartments. In this case, they use ing ending, como están construyendo.
Mhm.
And in the future is soon, there will be apartment blocks everywhere. We need to use the will or going to. it is easy because you need
Yeah.
to
To use
say
the different tenses.
yes.
Yeah.
And the other topic is conditional sentence with if. And in this case, it's like the past, but you have a possible situation in present and you have a consequence. Like that, if you get a high paying job, you will have more cash to spend. In this case, you need to use the future with will, may, and might. And it's easy to, but we need to understand and to understand that you need to apply these words because maybe you can forget that you have to use will, may, or might,
Yeah.
and what
You
is the
can,
meaning of that.
yeah, you can have the idea, but you need to apply the word specifically word to each sentence. Yeah.
Correctly. Well, the next one.
Okay. Unit 5, right?
Yes.
Well, the first one, grammar focus, is easy. It's about the relative clause of time. So, for example, in the holidays or that special days, you say things that the people do.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mother's Day is a day when, I mean, es un día cuando, taca, 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 taca. It's the same, I think, almost in all the case.
It's like explain what happened in that day.
Exactly.
Correct.
Yeah. Then, adverbial clauses of time. We have when, after, and before. It's almost the same, but you need to acomodarlas, no sé. You need to put it them in the different tense or times. I don't know. In the past,
Situations,
when, yeah, after taka 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 or before a wedding, brides usually go with her friends to a party with the single people, ta, la, la, la. And after a wedding, the grooms go to a hotel to a mini vacation called honeymoon, something like that.
Yes.
It's pretty obvious. Okay, Mari, unit 6.
Models and adverbs. So, models, we have three words. We have might or may, could, and must. And I don't understand these.
It's the same. In this case, you use modals to be more polite and adverbs to be more informal. But the both sentences means the same.
The same.
Yes. Because for example, you say it's my means she wants to accept. Eso significa que ella quiere aceptar. Y si usted dice might and maybe, es exactamente lo mismo, tal vez. Or perhaps or may.
Yeah, I have some problems like Mariela in this topic because, for example, for me, I can understand the last one. That must mean no. Is because definitely must means or yes, yes, or no, no.
In this case, we need to understand a lot the modal verbs.
Yeah.
And, well, I have some pictures I will send you to understand it. But if you know must, it's like a
obligation.
Yes, yeah. Obligation. For example, in this case, definitivamente significa que no. Must es como, sí, es que no, punto.
O sea, no hay otra alternativa.
Exacto. Es como ustedes definitivamente me está diciendo que sí a todo lo que les estoy diciendo.
Ajá. En cambio, could y otros dice como, bueno, puede que sí, puede que no. O sea, hay cierto porcentaje. Actually, I remember that Mrs. Herrera, she gave us some photocopies, and that copies, she explained
Yes.
when you have to use each modal verb. So for example, if you say must, I can remember, if you don't do it, you are going to have some consequence. But if you say could, the things maybe happen, maybe not happen, it's not a big deal. So you need to have very clear what is the main idea of each one and learn the meaning.
Exactly. And I think that I can make a summary about that with these pages. I have the copies in
Okay.
some place, but well,
And also
Girls,
permission, obligation, and
I'm going to stop my video like 10 seconds because I need to close the door because there are a lot of mosquitoes here, okay?
yep.
no problem.
You keep going.
Okay, continue.
Ay, yo voy a cerrar mi ventana.
Go.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Yes.
Permission, obligation, and prohibition.
Yes, it's
Obviously, it's too easy for me.
Yeah.
Permission, you are allowed. What is the difference? What is the difference between can and allow?
Can is
Allow,
more informal.
yes.
And allowed is como permitido, como more polite. If you are in a company with your boss, you can say, is allowed smoke here? No, no.
more polite.
You, something like that.
It's my turn.
Yes, you need
7.
7.
Okay. In this case, we have two verbs, two word verbs, and
This meeting has been great. No sé qué. Ay, perdón.
Yes,
Salió un rotulito ahí de no sé qué.
me too. Okay, and the two word verbs will for responding to requests. In this case, well, we need to memorize all the two word verbs, and I think that it is a really problem with me because I don't understand it. But well, in this case, with nouns, we can use turn down the TV or turn the TV down, or the other one is put away your books. And with pronouns, we can't use turn down it.
I have a question. In this topic is that we had to make a Pictionary.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I borrow my Pictionary of my computer.
Borrow.
Yes, I eliminate.
Okay. Qué bruta. I mean, you're so stupid.
Yes, but well, I need to do it again. Okay, and with pronouns, in this case is turn it down, but we can use turn down it. It is a worst. And requests and responses, if someone said you please turn down the music, okay, I will turn it down.
Mm-hmm.
And the other topic is requests with modals and would you mind. Okay, in this case, modal plus simple form of verb. Can you keep your cat inside, please? And if you want to, I think that is more polite. Would you mind plus gerund with ing ending? Would you mind keeping your cat inside? It's the same.
Yeah, but for me, easier in the politest form. Actually, I always said, would you mind taka taka? Because actually it's easier to pronounce and it's shorter.
Yes.
Okay. Unit 8. Jaron's short response. Well, this, for me, this is a difficult topic. I can understand. And actually, when you saw this topic, I was in United States. So I just read some note that Pamela wrote in her notebook and she shared with me, but I didn't get really, I mean, I didn't get what, I didn't understand the topic.
Okay.
So,
Well, in this case, it's when you want to say yo también o yo tampoco. Okay, we have to be agree. So do I and Mari, ¿cuál era el otro?
Neither I do.
No, in so do I. We have
Either. So,
I do too.
so y tú.
I do too.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember it. But well, in this case, if you want to say, voy a explicárselo en español.
yes, yes, yes.
Si usted quiere decir que usted está, que, bueno, yo también, como que yo le diga, ma, tengo frío, usted me dice, ay, sí, yo también, usted puede decirme, so do I o I do too. No, me
Oh,
too.
me too. Ah, eso es mi pregunta.
No, me
I
too.
always say me too.
Yes. Me too.
Okay,
Ve,
okay.
por ejemplo, digamos, si yo le digo, esto es con ing endings.
Ajá.
Yo le digo, I love playing video games. Y usted me dice, so do I. Yo también. Me encanta jugar videojuegos. O si usted no está de acuerdo, usted dice, I don't. O really, I like it. O something like that.
Okay.
El otro es cuando usted dice, yo tampoco. Por ejemplo, que yo le diga, ma, es que a mí no me gusta trabajar de noche. Ay, no, a mí tampoco. Entonces usted dice, neither I do o...
Either. Pero eso es cuando hay un auxiliar.
Ajá, deme un toque. Con esto, un toque. Para buscar mi cuaderno.
Pues pucha, 17 mensajes sin leer en el grupo de Lina. En ese toquecito.
Ah, son todas las fotos.
Ah, bueno, ya, qué susto. Hoy cuando la profe mandó eso que teníamos que hacer del interchange book, del azul, pues un montón, y yo, hay un montón de partes que yo ni sabía que ese libro tenía.
Yo no sé dónde está la otra parte.
No, yo tampoco, yo sé el workbook y el extra practice y no sé qué.
De hecho, ahorita la estaba buscando, yo andé en todos aquí, no hay nada. Ah, ya vi. Pero ahí después.
Ok, listo. Vea, aquí tengo, por ejemplo, no sé si se puede ver.
Ajá.
Usted tiene aquí, por ejemplo, que dice, I can swim. ¿Verdad? Entonces, usted puede, cuando usted tiene can o tiene otro auxiliar, usted tiene que usar ese. Si usted solo tiene verbo, un verbo normal, usted usa el do. ¿Sí me explico?
Ok, sí.
Entonces, I can swim, so can I. Yo también. O I can too. Es exactamente lo mismo, solo que son dos formas de decirlo. Yo siento, para mí es más fácil so can I.
Sí, para mí también,
O
más
so
como
do
algo alto.
I. Ajá. Si usted dice, bueno, yo no puedo nadar, que es en mi caso, I can't swim, usted va a usar I can't either, que es la otra palabra, o neither can I. Cuando usted usa el neither, usted tiene que usar el verbo que está en negativo en la oración en positivo.
Ah, okay.
Neither can I, mientras que la oración dice I can't swim.
Ujú.
Pero si usted va a usar el either, usted va a ponerlo igual en negativo. I
Okay.
can't either. Es exactamente lo mismo.
In your notebook, you have the topic with that explanation.
So two, neither, either.
Okay.
Bueno. Igual, no sé, como apúntelo ahí para que tal vez la profe le explique mejor mañana.
Sí. Well, the next topic in that unit is clause with because. It's really easy because the word because introduces a cause or reason. So if you say something, you have to give a reason about why you say that. So if I could be teacher because I don't like children. So it's easy.
Yes. Mary?
Unit number 9 is about simple past versus present perfect. I think that the most difficult is present perfect because we have to memorize the formula and apply it correctly. And also,
we have to memorize the verbs in past participle. It is the most difficult. I think that it's easy with regular verbs, but not with irregular.
And most of them are irregular.
Yes.
Yeah. Another topic is sequence adverbs. This is when we have to make a receipt or something like that, or we have to do a receipt. We have to
Yes.
seguir como
Follow.
follow a receipt.
I think.
When you need an order.
I have
an order in something.
I have a question with this topic because it is, I don't know how to say it. We have to use it just for receipts.
No.
Or we can apply it with someone else. Something else.
For example, in my journals, I always start. First, we have a Zoom meeting with the teacher. Then we talk about the Z and phoneme. Next, Pamela says something about, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let me have this question. And the last unit is unit 10. It is his future. In this case, his future would be going to and will. We know that we use going to when you have a plan that you have to decide. And we can use will when you don't make a decision, actually. For example, what are you going to do? I'm going to relax at the beach because I know that I'm going to the beach. But you can use will with a probably. I'm not sure. I guess I will just stay at home because I maybe stay at home because we have quarantine. We can't go out.
Yeah, actually, always that in a text you read words like maybe, guess, I don't know, something like that. You know that you have to use will because will is for maybe yes, maybe no, certain situations. But when something is going to happen, yes or yes, you have to use going to.
Yes.
The word is like a keyword.
Come on.
Maybe, probably, I think
it's like a keyword, yes.
Yes.
And we have to remember that when in question, we just use we going to.
Come on.
We can't do a question with will.
We can't.
Can't. All I
But
remember that Rita explained us that, and she said that we can't apply will in questions.
but if I say, Pamela, will you marry me? It's a question and I am applying the will, right?
I remember that. I don't know.
Let me check.
Okay.
I have to pause my video because I am wearing boxer, and if I stand up in front of the camera, you are going to see me. So that is the reason.
Okay. I will send you the images of modal auxiliaries. Please check it.
I have this note that when we have with Rita and Rita in Lemon, and I think that we can use will in a question.
I don't understand you.
The first one is a positive
Yes,
sentence, in a negative sentence, and in a question. You have to move the will at the beginning, and then the subject and the verb and the rest of the sentence.
Well, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I will ask to the teacher. Because I remember that. I don't know. Maybe I was behind of the tree. Okay, the other topic is modals for necessity and suggestions. When you have to describe a necessity, you have to use must, need to, have to, and don't have to. Like I said before, we need to understand modals very well. And for me, it's difficult, this topic, because I don't understand all the modals in the grammar. And for example, you must have health insurance, but you need to be 21 or over. Es como decir, tú tienes que tener 21 más, o,
es como
o
usted tiene
tienes que hacer
usted
tal
debería.
cosa. Ajá.
Ajá.
Como porque usted lo necesita.
Uh-huh.
Y la otra es como que yo le estoy dando un consejo a usted.
O sea, si quiere lo hace, si quiere no lo hace, pero no es una obligación.
Correcto.
Yo lo que hice ahí, I wrote a note and I put two different lines. In the first one, I wrote obligation and I wrote the words, and another I wrote suggestions.
Suggestions, yes.
Yeah.
For example, we have had better, ought to, should, and shouldn't. Mm-hmm. And I think that, well, check the pictures that I sent you, because I think that it's easy to understand it.
Ah, mira, sí. Permission. Yes. I need that kind of note with a specific word to create a relation, to memorize it. Yeah, thank you.
I found this kind of pictures in a page in Facebook. English is fun. It's a nice page. Yes. Look it.
Okay.
And we finish.
Yes.
Do you have another question about the summary?
No. I need to study a little bit more the topic about meter I do, and so do I. But the rest of them are easy, so I think you need to be careful.
Yes, and memorize some things.
Yeah.
I think that I'm going to do a study card.
Card.
Like a,
yes.
¿Cómo se llaman las cosas que ustedes decían? Pues me olvidó el nombre.
Las fechas. Yes, I don't remember the name in English. The notes. And I have some pictures also about phrasal verbs, and I will send you.
Okay.
And check this page. Is very good to understand a lot of things. We have they have in the page some pictures about use that, for example, very difficult another word to apply this sentence. For example, you can, if you want to say that, you can use another word not very difficult. It's
Okay, okay.
it's interesting. It's more vocabulary.
Yes.
What is the name of the page?
English is fun. And well, I'm going to stop that.
The record.
Yes.